Good afternoon. Today I have with me Michael Ravenscraft, who is with Workforce Development for Jefferson County and also for the state of Missouri. And I've invited Michael to share a little bit about COVID-19 business and worker unemployment. So Michael, I'm going to let you start our discussion today.
Okay, well, as many of you know, there was a federal legislation was passed that changed the unemployment system, enhanced the unemployment system, and so benefits have been enhanced, and those enhancements have been rolling out each week over the past few weeks. To find information on how to access those benefits, who's eligible, and what the benefits are, the state's website is labor.mo.gov, and on the front page there's a link to these enhanced benefits. So the full website's labor.mo.gov/coronavirus, and you can file from this website. You can file for unemployment from this website, and if you scroll down, there are phone numbers. There's a statewide phone number and regional phone numbers. So for us, the St. Louis area is 314-340-4950, or the statewide number is 800-320-2519. The first benefit that many people are aware of is an additional $600 per week that is available through the pandemic unemployment coverage. And that payment is now being made to people eligible for unemployment in Missouri. The next provision that we're here to talk about today is, if you scroll down to question 6 on the web page, if I'm self-employed, can I receive unemployment benefits? So self-employed workers and independent contractors that have been impacted are eligible for unemployment benefits plus the $600 supplement. Unfortunately, that did not become available until just this past, basically this week. So that was in the federal legislation. The state updated their system, and they can now process and pay those unemployment benefits. Question 7 here on the website, I think it's important for business owners and self-employed individuals to reference this material, because while the system now allows these payments to be made, it's a little bit, there are a couple extra steps relative to a standard unemployment claim. So individuals have to go through the unemployment process, and then they have to go an extra step to apply as someone who was self-employed or an independent contractor. So it's outlined here on the website. Basically, you have to be denied your original claim, which is because traditionally self-employed individuals were not covered. And then you have to file under the pandemic unemployment assistance coverage to receive this coverage. The good news is that you're eligible for the benefit and the $600 supplement, and that is available now through the state unemployment system.
Now, Michael, scroll back just to 5, and I might have missed it here. Maybe it's on, I see it. So it's on question 7 here, and you'll see where it says PUA, it's Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. So that's one of the things that self-employed need to be looking at. And then also in question 5, I guess that F stands for Federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation. So these sections right here will tell a self-employed person how to move forward. Is that correct?
That's correct. The most direct way to access it is simply to call the phone number and work through the process
with someone on the phone.
With someone over the phone. But this gives some context, and there are a couple extra steps for self-employed individuals relative to what you may be familiar with as someone who was employed as an employee for a more traditional type unemployment claim.
Sure. Well, that's what I was hoping that we could talk about today, and I appreciate you supplying that. A couple of things that, or what else do you have to talk about on this, Michael? I don't know all of the nuances to it. That's why we're talking today.
Well, there are a few provisions that are new. One is the $600, of course, which is we've received a lot of questions about, and that is now available and is being paid. The second we discussed was for self-employed individuals. The third is for individuals that may not have met. There's a requirement to work a certain amount of time before you're eligible for unemployment.
Yes.
And basically that's been waived. So
Okay.
if you only worked a very short period of time before your business shut down or were deemed non-essential, you're still eligible for benefits when under normal circumstances you may not be.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. So that's the high point. I hear there's one area they're still working on, and that's for people that had exhausted their benefits but are now eligible again due to this enhanced coverage, and the state is still working to make that available.
All right. That's good. Would you do me one more favor here, Michael, while we're talking? Would you go back up to the very first screen so people can look at what the screenshot, and then go back up and highlight the URL up in the web browser bar so they can see that. So this information right here, labor.mo.gov/coronavirus is where they need to go. And then you have the numbers down here as far as St. Louis and outside local calling. So that's what people need to be looking at, right?
And then this right here, visit UI Interact to file for unemployment. So if we click right here, this takes us to the page.
Okay.
To file a claim.
All right.
But the shortest soundbite is just go to labor.mo.gov, and that directs us right here to the coronavirus page, and then it directs us to a video that walks us through how to file a claim, and then right here to file a claim directly online. So labor.mo.gov is the quickest way to file, to get questions answered, to find the phone number, and to find a tutorial on how to file online.
Well, Michael, thank you. Is there anything else you want to add, or we need to wrap it up and get it? We're going to put it on Facebook, so maybe you can grab it there if you want to look at it.
Be happy to do that, and if we have more information, we'll be in touch soon.
All right. Thank you, Michael. Well, thank you so much, and we'll end our meeting right now.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye now.